Instagram. This is my first live on my new candle company IG site, and I'm really excited. I really wanted to Julep. My candle company is inspired by my life, a kind of past medical history. I can go into that a little bit. It's inspired by me, my husband, my dogs. One of them that you are hearing bark right now. Probably not really going to have anybody on here because I've literally just started this Instagram for the candle company. And so I just started this a couple weeks ago. I'm not trying to bring this into everything, it's just the truth. I am a breast cancer survivor. And so with that being said, when I got diagnosed, I know people try to swap things over slowly, but when I got diagnosed, I just got rid of everything that had any kind of chemicals in it that I felt like were carcinogens and that I felt like were unsafe. And one of the first things to go was candles. So many candles are made with paraffin wax. They have almost like chemical attributes of gasoline in them, formaldehyde, lead, and wicks. Most of all of your candles that have this extremely strong scent from the stores, they have all those things in them, and they have paraffin in them. And so this is also inspired by, I'm a nurse, one of my coworkers, she has a soap company, and Sweet Home Soaps is what her company is, and you need to go find her and follow her. Mandy is the owner and the creator, and she is a coworker of mine. And I just kept seeing her for months make soaps, and I was like, oh my gosh, it looks like so much fun. And I've always loved candles, but you really can't trust exactly what's in the store. And that's something that she and I were talking about the other night, how they'll say, you know, like soy base, you know, or a mix or whatever. You really can't know exactly what's in them, but when you're making them yourself, you do know. So I started a couple weeks ago doing some testers, ordering in some different waxes. I think I've really found the wax that I want to work with. It has no paraffin in it. It's a coconut soy. It has some vegetable additives into it, but it doesn't have any kind of paraffin add-ins like Vibar or anything like that. It is a natural wax for my candles. So some of the first ones that I made were in, I think I've got one right here. Hang on just a second. Okay, we're in this little tin. I really like the tin. It's super cute. It actually ended up melting down really well at the end of the day, so it finally did eventually meet a full melt pool. So I may need to kind of, I don't know, experiment a little bit, look back into this one a little bit. I don't think though that those are the dogs playing, excuse them. I don't think that I may bring some tins into play for some smaller sizes, but what I really fell in love with were these glass jars that I got. So the candle wick that I am using wooden wicks. I love wooden wicks. I love that you definitely know that they're all natural. They're just wood wicks. Mine have a little bit of a booster on them to create a little extra of a crackle effect. And I love that. Just that kind of like campfire sound. I feel like so many people like that. I love the fact about a wooden wick when you blow it out. You know, like cotton wicks or some of the wicks you buy in the store, they're the cotton mix, lead, whatever. I thought they soot forever. Well, a wood wick, it only sits for a second and then it's out and it's gone. And I absolutely love that about a wooden wick. The dogs need water. Y'all, this is just one of those things that's about trying to create and work a business from home. You just have other things that happen and that go on. Okay, here y'all go. Here y'all go. I have not fully gotten my logo and my label, and I think my name of my company is going to be Golden Belle Candle Company. I was thinking about naming it Julep Belle Candle Company because our dog is Julep, and kind of like Julep Belle, Southern Belle. We're from the South. We're from Alabama. But then we got our little dog Henry just a couple weeks ago. We had him 2 weeks Thursday. I can't believe it's already been that long. Anyways, I decided well, I can't be totally biased towards her, so they're golden golden doodles, they're minis. And so I was thinking about Golden Belle Candle Company. So, alright. Love this vessel. I believe that this is what I'm going to end up using. Love the wooden wick, and I'm going to use that for sure. So I've ordered in some more wooden wicks because the wick that I have did not quite get this candle to reach the full melt pull that I needed it to within the amount of time that I needed it to. I have already started working on fall and winter scents. I'm very excited and I'm very happy about that. So you can see that this had some residue left around the candle, and I don't want that. I don't want that left over. It's okay to have a little bit of residue left after the first burn before the second burn, but I don't want it to be left like that always. Not for y'all. We gotta do better than that. Okay, the other one that I have tried to do, and I'm just taking y'all through this with me as I learn and as I grow. I think people love the transparency. I did a double wick on this second one. You can see how well it's been coming, how it was all the way up to here, so you can see how well it's been coming off the edges. Double wick reaches a great melt pool. It just reaches my melt pool too fast. So that's why I've got to test with another wick. Okay. I'm back. I'm coming back. So that's on Miss G. Look, I just let outside. And this is Mr. Henry. This is our new puppy. He is precious. We love him so much. Say hey, Henry. Say hello. Say bye, my mommy's candles. Okay. So anyways, my fragrances that I buy are part of Prop 65, which prevent certain chemicals, carcinogens, hormone disruptors, things like that being put into fragrances. I could use essential oils, but some things that a lot of people don't know is even certain essential oils in a candle being burnt are not safe for you either. Even though I know they are natural, they are an essential oil. And it takes an extreme amount of essential oils to make one candle. And then you still don't even get that fragrant smell that you want. I'm kind of thinking in my head about something that I might could use with one. Y'all stay tuned about that. But I already started. I got a bunch of fall scents that I'm so in this box. I'm so excited to start trying and getting to try. This one, I will definitely be using this one. This one just reminds me of, you know, those perfect Halloween nights where like the clouds are a little gray and it's a little dusky and kind of the smell of like bonfires in the air and almost kind of like that cinnamony red hot smell of your candy bag. That's what this reminds me of. I love it. And this one is a really great, good like butterscotch smell. This was a summer scent that I was playing with. Love it, but I'll bring that back next year because we're past that. A lot of people do a double boiler method, and I'm doing that for my just like one single candles. But then a lot of people automatically end up start going to a giant pot over time. So I just went ahead and invested in that. So I'm really excited once I get my wick down. That's like my next step, is getting my wick figured out. After I get that done, I'll be ready to roll. I'll be ready to go. It's best to let these cure for quite a few weeks. So as soon as I get my wick figured out, I'll be making a huge batch of a lot of different fall scents, start bringing those out to y'all. What I'm about to do next, just kind of do a little bit of prep work today since this came in. We moved into our new house a couple of months ago, and I'm kind of thinking about setting me up a little place in the basement to make my candles, but I don't know if I'm going to do that for sure or not, because I know in the winter months it can get really cold down there. And the thing is that you don't want your candles cooling too fast, because then you can start having a lot of issues from that, and them cooling too quick, such as cracking and mushrooming issues when they burn, and kind of like pulling away from the sides of the candle, not reaching full melt pulls. Scents can be off, things like that. So you need a really good temperament environment when you're making your candles. So I'm thinking about setting up a spot in that room upstairs on a work table. And I'll be able to do that because I won't need the stove, even though I know I could get a small little cooktop, you know, like a single one. I won't need a stove though with this method. And with this method, you just literally, I mean, you put your wax in here and you melt it down. It makes it so much easier to deal with and to work with. So, we won't be frying anything, so we won't need that. So I'm very excited to start this journey, but I wanted to bring y'all paraben-free, phthalate-free, natural as possible candles to just bring your home, light it up. We all know as women, it's so funny, but it's true. You know, there's nothing like clean house, right? And lighting that candle, or you have company coming over and lighting a candle. It's just a great and wonderful. It's just the best thing. But I can show y'all really quick. Well, I say I can. Where's my lighter? All right, y'all. Could have swore I just had it. Thought I just had it. I was going to, well, y'all, I was gonna light these candles really quick and show y'all, because I have still been lighting this one, the double wick, well, both of them, but I've really been enjoying the scent of this one. It really does give a great hot throw. It just makes the melt pool too quick. So I know, like being the maker, like, okay, we've got a full melt pool, it's starting to get hot, like let's blow it out. But I don't want to send that in y'all's home because I know we all get busy. You let things overburn. I don't want your container to get too hot. We don't want any accidents happening. It's really important you got the right wick, the right fragrance oil, the right vessel, the right wax, everything, and you get a good melt pool, what you're supposed to get every time. Because if it's a really full melt pool too fast, then by the time you get down to the bottom, it is way too hot and you can have container issues, combustion, just things happen. So have to make sure that they are safe for y'all before we send them out. Don't know where my lighter is, or I would light those for y'all. I just had it. Henry, where's my lighter? There's no telling y'all. I would lose my head. Okay, so that was my first live Instagram video about the candles. I hope y'all have a wonderful and great day. Stay tuned. Profile picture on this is going to be changing. Name could potentially be changing. Just stay tuned though, and we'll see where this goes. All right, bye.